Hey everybody, this is Diamashi and welcome to... So this video is going to be all about learning about focus EXP, what's the best way to farm it, and little tips and tricks about it. So, a lot of people have questions, what is the best way to farm focus EXP? Some people say, put a lens on a burst frame or a nuke frame, so Equinox, Ember, Nova, all those. Well, yeah, but there's also better ways, and a lot of people say do stealth exterminates. Okay, but we can do better than that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Glaive Prime and Loki Prime. And the reason why I have greater lens on both of these, instead of just like a Glaive Prime or instead of just on a burst frame, is when you kill something with your weapon, 50% of the EXP goes to your Warframe and 50% goes to your weapon. So if I had no lens on my Warframe, I lose 50% focus. And it's just gone. And it just makes the grind a lot more. So even though I'm not killing anything with Loki, I need to be able to capture that extra EXP, otherwise it's not going to go anywhere, and I'll just lose altogether. So, and we're going to take a look at what I've got built here. So the reason why I have Glaive Prime and what I have built specifically, and why I need it like this, is because when I go to throw it, it'll one-shot the heavy gunners, and it'll also one-shot the bombards, and it'll one-shot all the other grunts. So if I need to throw it to one-shot something, I can do it. So the throw attack is 2,665.6 damage, and that's what I really have it built for. I have Rending Strike, Jagged Edge, Quick Return, Molten Impact, Pressure Point, Shocking Touch, Volcanic Edge, Boiled Strike. Now notice I have no form on this, and this is just a potato. So you don't need much to do this. You just need these mods, max them all out, slap them in. These polarities right here is what comes with Glaive Prime. Now Loki, this is going to be tricky. This took a little bit of finagling to get right. So with Loki, I have pure duration, a little bit of efficiency. Range doesn't matter, strength doesn't matter. Here. Again, no forma, just a potato. So I have energy siphon. Obviously that explains itself. I need enemy sense, and the reason why I have enemy sense is that I want to be able to see when enemies and where they are, because since we're going to be doing a sabotage mission, we need to be able to know where they are exactly, because otherwise, if we're in an exterminate, it's just going to tell us where it's at, and I'll get to something about that later. So here we have Prime Flow, Armored Agility, Constitution, Streamline, Overextend, Prime Continuity, and Narrow-Minded. Now the reason why we have Armored Agility is because, here, Speed Drift. Now, normally I'd say put Speed Drift instead of Enemy Sense, because you need sprint speed and you need the casting speed. Makes invisibility go faster and you can go around the map faster. But we need Enemy Sense, and since I can't put Speed Drift down here, Armored Agility is a nice compensation for that. Okay, so now we're going to go through. We're going to go to Ceres, and we're going to go to Thon. That's a Sabotage. Go ahead and trip out for a sweet ride. Yeah. Let's go. Alright. Go right off the bat and go in bed. Yeah, alright. Guys, sorry. Fuck already. He dies. This guy dies. So you just gotta go through and you're gonna clear them all out. Sometimes you'll get like 3 really good spawning areas for each other.
You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
Giving you some good spawns, huh? Alright. Alright, so see, remember when I was saying how it one-shots him? It does. And that's exactly what you want. So now this guy's alerted because I hit him. Hit the guy next to him, so I can't stealth him. I don't want to kill him because it will break my stealth affinity bone. Now we're gonna go over here. Ooh, I'm a little intimidated. That's a lot of them. The fresh invis here. Alright, no one's watching you. Kill you. Saw that? God damn. Alright. Alright, so now we have 500% stealth affinity. Gotta walk. Okay. Now, something to note is if you have Naramon is actually pretty good for this kind of thing. There is a passive which gives you plus 50. Oh my sweet. Plus 15% more affinity for melee kills. And in order to get that to trigger, on my lower right hand side, underneath where it says Prime, under Soma Prime, that's my bar. Once that's charged up, I need to go to someplace quiet and use my focus or my focus ability, and then that will allow me to get that bonus. And then that way I can actually farm a lot. So the reason why we're not doing a stealth exterminate. Now you see how here on the minimap, upper left here, where even though we got enemies here, it's not showing red. So in an exterminate, it'll show red, showing you where the enemies are. And then once you clear this entire room, it'll go white, where it looks like right now. But then when you go to the next tile set, go kill the enemies in that tile set. After you clear that, all of a sudden you get more mobs in the previous tile set that you get. So you're sitting there running back and forth, trying to kill all these mobs to complete the mission. But then you lose your... See, look, right now, all this running around, and I have 2 seconds, 1 second. There you go. Now I gotta restart all my stealth affinity bonus. And that's what'll happen in a stealth exterminate. Sucks. Sucks all the time. But in a sabotage, you get more enemies, and then if you get a nice spot where you can actually go between 3 spawns, you can actually start getting a lot more EXP. Now the funny thing about focus is even if you abort the mission, you actually still get the EXP. So I don't have to complete this, I'm just here to get the kills. And once I get the kills that I need, do this up until I get my 75,000 focus EXP, I can just move on. Abort, I don't have to complete the mission, doesn't matter to me. Alright, so now this guy, oop. Boom, 8,000 affinity. Feels good. Just gonna go through all these guys. They don't see nothing. And because this is not exterminate, they just keep spawning. Right? So as long as I stay quiet and not be seen, I could just rake up all that focus EXP. I mean, look at this. An eviscerator, how much are you gonna give me? Tell me. 2,690. Oh, guy. Guy's in some trouble. Kneel before me. Ah, oh, feels good. UCD. Man, I'm just lucking out on these invis. Should have been caught by now. Alright, so here would be a good time. So now that my focus ability is up and running, I have my Naramon ability, which basically says that I get affinity for every kill. So now the grunts were giving me about, what would I say, 2,600? Something around there. So here's a grunt. What do I get now? I get 3,100 more EXP. Now if I had a bombard or a heavy gun in there, I could show you a big difference here.
Target found. Destroy it.
Lotus, forget about it. Alright. Just to clear. Hop over here. Oh. And it's important to make sure that you don't kill anything that's alerted. So here. Worth any right. Okay. So I'm gonna bump into this guy, so now he's alerted. I can't stealth him. So I don't want to kill him because otherwise then I'll lose my stealth affinity bonus. So it's very, very important to make sure that you don't kill anything that's alerted, otherwise you lose that and you gotta rebuild everything. Go back to this guy, now I reset it, I'm on the clear. Just kind of waiting for bombard. God. Awesome. You know, these are alerted because shit. They know I'm here. Well, this would be a good time to express what the abort method is. So, take a look here. 9,800. Okay. In that short amount of time, I got about 8,200 more focus. So, at the end of this mission, I should have 102k. Alright. Let's go ahead and abort. Yep. We're gonna go to, and we're gonna go to focus. 102k. Boom. So I don't have to sit in that mission all day. I can just sit there and abort. Anyways, this is Dio, and this is how to properly find focus EXP. I'll see you later.